All right, so we got this 69 Camaro to the point where we can actually drive it. We did drive it around the block. I mean, basically, to preface the video, it's basically about tuning. So we got it fired up, and it ran, and then we actually drove it around the block, and for some reason, it lost like the distributor signal because it basically just died. It needed there's no crank trigger, so no crank signal. So anyway, so towed it home. Good thing it was only around the corner. Got it home and then got it fired up. I think one of the connectors may have gotten loose. I'm not sure, but so just double checked everything. Got it fired up. Everything's great. Checked timing. Everything's good. So now we are going to actually drive it a little bit further. So how far did we go? You think like 2 miles? Basically,
probably
enough to get it
around the block.
Yeah,
it wasn't that far.
So I mean, it's a new car. It's a new motor. It's a 572, 5-speed or 6-speed transmission. Everything's pretty much new for the most part, maybe with the exception to the wiring. But so the fuel system is new. I mean, basically, basically the fans. So basically, one of the tests too is also to test the fans and see how much cooling capacity it actually had in reserve. And it got to I think 190 with one fan, so which is fine. With 2 fans, it'll bring it down to 160. So it does work pretty well. So now I'm working on the cold start tune. So I'm gonna fire that up real quick and then see if it has any holes in the tune, any fuel holes, and then plug those up, and then we'll go on a test drive. Just take it easy. It does still have the break-in oil in it, so. Oil pressure's good. It's at 70 pounds with 10W30, 10W40. Is that what you put in?
2050, no?
2050, okay. Oh, I'm not sure.
I don't remember either.
So there's a break-in oil, it's a Joe Gibbs, some good stuff. So good oil pressure, everything's great. The vitals are great. So yeah, so I'm gonna fire it up, and then everything's still pretty cold. So and then I'll adjust the fuel as I'm running it. This is the Terminator X fuel system as well. Just gotta turn the laptop on. All right, so we got a signal and fire it up. I hate this clutch thing where you gotta push the clutch in.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty irritating. size is that? Like a 7/16?
Yeah.
Let me get an extension real quick.
I don't know. It sounds like either rocker stud.
It's like almost like a squeak.
It's not a squeak
Or
in my opinion.
know,
It's
like
definitely a rattle.
Yeah. Well, you definitely don't want to ignore it, that's for sure. Want to make sure that this engine has the best.
It sounds like a worn out bearing on a on a alternator or something. It's just like rattling.
It does sound like that, huh? The thing is, you don't want to take no chances. I hate when they put these little washers on here, you can't get to them. I felt the timing cover. Or I got my ear close to it.
It's pretty loose.
It's not crazy though. All right. These pins are kind of. I'm gonna rotate it, and then let me know if you hear something.
Oh, you're gonna rotate it?
Yeah, I was gonna. But I was gonna pull the coil wire off so we couldn't start. All right, let me know if you hear anything.
Okay. No. Yeah. Normal to me.
It's just my imagination. I mean, everything looks good. No, there's no no glitter. I'm just paranoid about new motor, you know. I mean, everything seems okay. Put a couple hundred miles on it and recheck it, basically. All right, so we'll leave that. I'll put the valve cover back on. Looks like everything's fine. It just, I don't know, motors make different noises sometimes. It doesn't increase in volume as you rev it up, so it could just be the characteristics of maybe the valve train or something. I'm not exactly sure. But I'll tell you one thing, I'll let him get on it, not me. I'll let him beat it up. All right, so let's take it for test drive, and then we'll finish tuning it, and then call and pick it up. All right, so we're taking the Camaro out. This is the second time we've taken it out, and the first time it didn't end well because it lost signal for whatever reason. But this time we brought the scooter right there, just in case. So we're gonna go get some gas, and then I'm going to tune it and hold the phone while Andrew drives. I'm gonna go ahead and see you fired up. All right, turn it off, turn it on again. All right, hit it. Lower. All righty. All right, so we are at 13.7 AFR, and let's just check the oil pressure real fast. The oil pressure is at 74 psi, so that's perfect. It's exactly where it's supposed to be. All right, fuel pressure at 52% or 52 psi. So I'm gonna go ahead and man this while you drive. Go ahead and head to the gas station. All right, so we're just gonna cruise it until this thing gets fully dialed in. One thing I hate about the exhaust, the turn downs, the straight crop duster. Huh?
Didn't like that.
Oh, didn't like that? Okay. Let me look at the AFRs. So, alright. Really? That's funny because it doesn't have a spring on it.
Oh, does it?
No, just on the throttle body. Okay. I'm gonna add a little bit more fuel. Go ahead and turn it off. Alright, so we're gonna go for another test drive. Andrew's our pilot here. I'm manning the keyboard, laptop. We got 70 pounds of oil pressure. Fuel pressure at 51 psi. And the AFRs are not showing. So I'm gonna go back to the AFR panel so I can adjust the fuel curve as we're driving. Alright. So after this drive, we're going to actually bring it back and do a couple adjustments on throttle pedal, the accelerator pedal, and then we're going to cut the filter open, make sure the motor's healthy. It still has that weird little noise, but I don't know exactly what it's coming from, but if it's not making any metal, then it doesn't matter. How's it feel tune-wise? about 29. So we're idling at about 30 degrees. Timing curve's pretty safe. Pressure's at 75 psi. Road's kind of bumpy. I didn't realize how bumpy this road was. Oh, really? Out of it's hard to do hold the camera and I'm gonna try to right here. I'm gonna take about 5 degrees out of it. Alright, I just don't want it to detonate at park throttle. Be conservative with the timing. 72 psi on the oil pressure. Everything looks pretty good. That's 6 there. 6 here at 1900 RPMs. So this motor's so big that you can cruise at 1900 RPM and it doesn't load.
Yeah. Probably got like 55 right now.
Really?
Yeah.
We're passing that. Think so?
Last time we passed the speed check, it was 57.
Oh, okay.
Like 3,000.
Oh, okay. Coolant temps at 177. The Holly, the coolant temperature sensor reads 10 degrees hotter than normal, so it's actually only at 166. You know how it reads higher? Oil pressure's at 32, 34. Give it a little tiny bit of gas. still at 52. Close-up conversations at 1%. That's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. Coolant temperatures at 180. So 170. Bucking and popping and
Yeah.
a lot smoother. Seen it work out the cobwebs.
Yeah.
Oil pressure still at about 60 psi. Coolant's at 171. Dirt. After this run, there won't be no gas left. This thing's a beast. Temperature's back, going down to 191. Whoa!
Did it again.
It did it again, huh?
Yeah.
I just let it cruise.
When I pull in.
Yeah. let it keep going until you get to maybe the school parking lot. You can make it or go cut it short. This is why we test drive. I guess we're gonna get out and push. All right, so it's still reading. Dude, that was... What the hell? It's the same thing I did last time. Huh. You want to hold this real quick? I'll push it forward. All right, so let's see what the hell's going on in here. So last time we thought the connector that came loose, but maybe that wasn't it. Everything's tight. What do you got to say about that?
It is everything.
Huh?
It is everything.
Well, fans were good. Damn, dude. Try to fire it up again. Does not make any sense. So I can hear the coil firing. Dang it, dude. That's some freaking bullshit. Let me see if it has whatever. Hold on for a second. All right. This does not make any sense, dude. Let's see. Is the ignition on? Can you turn it on? So now I see why you don't like E5. Okay, so go ahead and crank it now. Do it again. Okay, so it has an RPM signal. Dude, that does not make any freaking sense. So, damn it. You know what? Alright. This is the same thing that happened last time, so you know what I gotta do?
Scooter?
I gotta take the scooter. Hopefully the tire's not flat. Oh no, it's not flat. So I gotta take this thing. How far do you think away we are?
2 miles maybe?
2-3 miles?
2 miles.
We're a lot further away than we were the first time.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if I had to walk? So I'm gonna take this scooter to the house, and I gotta go grab the my dually.
She grabbed the timing light.
What's that?
She grabbed the timing light.
I'll grab the timing light too. What do you have?
And a 5/8.
Okay, want to kill the does it kill the motor or kill the battery? Timing light. What else?
5/8 wrench.
5/8 or 9/16.
Both.
9/16.
Just both.
For the distributor.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll go grab that, and then be right back. This sucks, by the way. How you turn this thing on? All right. So, I'm gonna try not to bust my ass. All right, I'll be back in 20 minutes. This sucks. All right, well, I'm not gonna video this whole way back, but kind of get the point what I'm doing here. All right, I've been riding for about 10 minutes, and this is the way home. It's about, I'd say it's about 5 miles. So I gotta basically make it all the way down to the end of this road, and then hang a left, and then I'll be home. But yeah, this is not fun. Not fun. All right, just got to the house, got the straps, timing light, and got everything I need. So now I'm gonna go head back to where Andrew is, so I can go grab the Camaro. Grab the car. Alrighty. We don't have time for it to warm up, so. This is a Chevy C30 dually with 29,000 original miles, which is crazy. But it still needs some work, but it's good for today. For today's assignment. All right, heading to Andrew. All right, there's the Camaro. Let's see here. Back up here and so I was thinking about adjusting the timing, but I kind of want to take the cap off and just double check to make sure it didn't move, and then so I basically eliminate the distributor as a root cause. I still don't have any clue as to why it would do that, but I guess I'll find out. All right, so we made it back. They're towing it with the beast. So we just pulled the air cleaner off. Now we're going to inspect the rotor to make sure, because Andrew made a good point earlier. It has spark, it has a attack signal. So that means everything is spinning. So it never stopped spinning. For whatever reason, the timing is off. And that's why it backfired through the exhaust. Mm-hmm. So basically, it's retarded, like severely, right? So I gotta go get a better screwdriver. All right. The rotor's tight, like barely any playing it. So the oil pump's engaged properly. The gear's engaged. Very little slack. We did, by the way, put a polymer plastic distributor gear, so it's compatible with this cam, or any cam for that matter. I mean, everything seems to be, everything's loose. This thing's not loose. Rotor, the rotor. I don't know, man.
Maybe it's like magnetic pickup.
Maybe.
Because that's the only way that would make sense is if it was spinning and it didn't.
The crazy part is, it just like cut out right away. It didn't like sputter, like it was like and come back, or if you turn it off, turn it back on. Usually, if it's like RFI or something, it'll be fine and it'll mess up again, right? It's intermittent. This is just like done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Well, I guess the only thing we can do is call Holly. That's it, really. I mean, what else is there? Everything else is functioning.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what we could do? We could bump it and double check that the number one cylinder on top dead center, according to the rotor and the plug. Right? What?
Well, it technically should be, right?
I mean,
You would think.
yeah, you're right. All things being equal, yes, it should be the same. However, given
Which is weird how it would retard the timing.
I mean, because you can only retard so much.
It's like as if the pickup stopped and then let the rotor spin and then started picking up again.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I mean, and the funny thing is, it didn't advance it. If it advanced, it'd be backfiring through the carburetor.
Mm-hmm.
It retarded it, so it's backfiring through the exhaust. Basically, combustion is happening in the exhaust. So we're gonna bump it, put the camera down, and then and see where things align, because you can't do both. So, all right. So the distributor is in good correlation with the balancer, the crankshaft. That does not change. For whatever reason, the timing changed in the computer, because that's exactly the way it was when we stood up. So 35 degrees is pointing to the number one plug. So for whatever reason, I don't know what the hell, it's like the computer wigs out and it loses its timing. And it retards it by what, 30, 40 degrees or something. I mean, basically to the point where it won't run. It's a good thing it does that, and it doesn't advance it though. So. But yeah, that does not make any sense at all. So, like I said, I have to call Holly and see. I've been kicking her. This is what, 2 weeks of this? Not driving it, but just kind of trying to make sense of it. Last time we did it, we only got, I don't even think we got 2 miles. And it did it. Basically, we just kind of cruised it and did the same thing.
Yeah.
This time it actually, it waited a lot longer to do it. I'm glad it.
Yeah, because the last time we drove it didn't do it.
Yeah, where did we go last time?
Around the block.
Okay, we went. Well, yeah, we went around the block, down the same road. We made a right on Berry. This time we went a lot further.
Mm-hmm.
And then I did it. So, I mean, it's running perfect. Perfect. I mean, it's. I don't know. Something's up. Maybe it could be this. Maybe.
I think we should try to clean the pickup first.
The reluctor? The wheel, or are you talking
No,
about
the magnet.
The magnet? It's how rusty is it?
It's coated.
Yeah. I mean, they're supposed to be able to run rusty, but I don't know. You would think if it was messed up, if it was affecting it, it would not idle right and wouldn't run right.
Yeah.
It actually ran well. It ran well. I don't know. I don't have the answer, but maybe Holly will. Or maybe I'll do is look at one of the forums tonight and see. We weren't doing taking data log either, so we can't. It wasn't recording. But yeah, this is the hard part about hot rodding. Sometimes that's why people love carburetors. But the other side of it is they're limited, so I don't know. So pick your poison. All right, so we'll do some research, make a few phone calls, and then go from there. And this next time we drive it, we're doing a data log,
Yeah.
and we're bringing the scooter. I should probably just bring have mom follow us in the dually, just in case.
Yeah.
All right, till next time.